Guys, today we want to talk to you about consistency, the secret that successful people hold.
Lives are comprised of a series of conscious and unconscious habits that either lead us closer or further away from our desired success.
And it's true, if there's one thing we've learned that keeps us and you from your goals, it's the lack of consistency. But now, before we go any further, if you're new here to our channel, welcome. My name is Sven Hatch.
And I'm Anna Hatch.
And together, myself and Anna build an online business to help people generate an income to pay their bills and to have more free time to do the things that really mean the world to them, along with improving their health. So if you love this channel, click the bell and hit subscribe.
Consistency is discipline's most devoted friend.
It is indeed, and it doesn't happen overnight. You see, it takes time to build up a pattern of positive behavior. You see, while it was long believed, I believe recently, even mentors were telling me that 21 days was all that was needed to form a new habit. There is current research in the description of this video that it takes on average of 66 days for you to stick with your new behavior for it to become a habit.
Wow.
2 months.
So how can you build a positive behavior into consistent habits so they become second nature?
It starts with a steady routine, Anna.
Definitely.
And you see, routines are the road to consistency.
Research shows that top athletes use consistent positive routines to maximise their performance.
And it's true, because what this does is it helps them by focusing on, really nailing in on factors that they can control, narrowing in the fundamental elements of success. And like a horse with a race with the blinkers on, they focus.
Whether you realise it or not, your entire life is filled with mini routines from the time you wake up to the minute your head hits the pillow at night.
Indeed. So with that in mind, over time, those mini rituals switch to autopilot. Do you relate? So you don't give them to second thought, riding a bike, driving a car. You see, but also complacency can be a dangerous thing because those routines can either reinforce positive behaviors or perpetuate negative ones.
Do you start the day with your calm purpose by having a few moments of quiet meditation? Or do you find yourself scrabbling out of bed, rushing out the door to another day of stress?
Let us know in the comments, guys. We'd be interested to know. 4 years ago, I was the second one, me and Anna. You see, routines create consistency, but it's important to step back and take a look at those routines to make sure you're getting the intended and desired result.
If they're not, then adjust your rituals and routine and follow. You can begin to alter the outcome.
You see, reset routines to beat procrastination. You see, putting things off until tomorrow, next week, the next year is the hallmark of procrastination.
However, putting off tasks is its own form of routine.
It is indeed, Anna. We've put a TED Talk in the description of this video that you can watch as well. So lots of information and value. You see, the thing with procrastination, it's not only procrastination that keeps us from achieving our goals in a timely manner. You see, it eats away at the infinite time we have to work toward what matters to us most in our lives.
If procrastination is a problem for you, try going around it by setting hard deadlines for accomplishing what you want.
Achieving small goals can lead to new positive habits. So small daily goals, small daily habits lead to consistent and positive action.
Here are 4 steps to improve consistency.
This is my favourite bit. So, creating consistency is a non-insurmountable task. Here are 4 steps that you can take to create healthy routines that get you closer to your goals.
1. Get honest about your priority.
Yes, and not sure where to start, make a list of what you need to do or what you want out of life. But then, in all honesty, assess what is the most important and why. Make a note, do a dump. When your sense of purpose is strong enough, you'll start to take actionable steps.
2. Focus on the thing at a time. One thing at a time. When you're being pulled into numerous directions at once.
Consistency is much more, easier because our brains are hardwired to pay attention to only one select amount of things. So if you stimulate the mind with too much, what essentially happens is you just don't get anywhere. So narrow in on one task and focus on it and stay on it, and stay tuned in a future video where we will go over and talk about 3 easy steps on this where you can generate an incredibly focused mind. We've got one planned.
3, create mini routines.
Indeed. So consistency starts with the smallest effort outside of your comfort zone, right? How many times have you heard that? If you've never walked out, and you're committing to spending an hour at the gym 6 days a week, you're more likely to give up than if you start with smaller sessions. So too big a session, you're going to likely to quit. So start with a smaller session and gradually build up towards your goal.
4, believe in yourself.
Most important one, it is.
Definitely. Human beings rely heavily on their internal dialogue.
And the problem with this is that almost all of us fall into negative thinking, right? A loop which sabotages yourself with your efforts, and then you'll notice that your mind begins to fall into self-doubt. So what can you do? Try meditation and other affirmations to build your confidence, and with that,
the bottom line is that consistency takes time and requires the form of new habits.
They do indeed. And don't get discouraged, when you have a day off track. We've had them, myself and Anna, in our relatively short time. Think of it as an accomplishment for that week and adjust as you go. As your consistency grows, procrastination will decline, and you'll have basically the direction and focus and clarity that you need to go forward to and achieve what you want in life. And guys, as always,
we love and appreciate you. Bye.
Subscribe, tap the plus, like. We love you guys. Hope to bring value. See you next time.